All right, we are looking ahead to this weekend here on Friends at 5. We are talking about Free Comic Book Day. Maybe I caught your attention, all the comic book lovers out there. We have Eric Woodard, owner of Scratch and Spin over in West Columbia, and also Steven Prouse, novelist and comic writer. Thank you so much for your time to talk about this event happening on Saturday. I do want to talk about, now I feel like we're in the digital days. So how are you attracting folks to the comic book world, so to speak?
Well, Free Comic Book Day is a great example of how we're able to go and take and get new readers and established readers to continue reading comic books. It was started in 2002, and it was a way that comic book stores could offer free comics to readers of all ages as a way to get them started, to introduce them to new characters, and to allow them to get into the hobby.
Okay.
So in this digital age where, there are so many things that you can get on your phone and things like that, comic books are really truly an art form, and that's what separates it from, say, like magazines or newspapers.
And you can certainly speak to that. I do want to ask you, though, for Saturday, what can folks expect if they come on out?
I'll be sitting in with, I believe we've got 5 other local writers, creators, artists, self-publishers like myself, and we'll be displaying our wares. There'll be an entire assortment of free comic books from the major and the independent publishers. And then, of course, Eric and his store, he'll be having a massive sale and cosplay competition as well.
Okay, I like that. So tell me, when we look at this right here, what makes these comic books so unique? What catches your attention?
Well, I think comic characters in general, they're colorful costumes, interesting backstories. Those are all, hooks that catch people. But I think it truly is the humanity behind these characters that allow them to have such a long longevity and appeal to people. I think that with, many of the upcoming films that are coming out, like Superman is going to be coming out in July. The very first superhero from 1938. He's the kind of like the main tree of superheroes that all others branch from, and he's getting a refresher, a relaunch of his story in a new movie from James Gunn, who of course has been known to work at Marvel, did the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. And like I said, so we're really looking forward to that. And like I said, once again, Marvel and DC, the 2 big major publishers in comics, they're putting out tons and tons of cool stuff each month, but they're using Free Comic Book Day as a great way to introduce them, like I said, once again, to new readers.
Now, admittedly, I don't know a lot about comic books, so you all both really taught me something, okay? So Comic Book Day is kicking off Saturday.
Correct.
All right.
Like I said, it's Saturday, May 3rd. It's always the first Saturday in May.
Okay.
And like I said, tons of free comics. We're going to have a big sale. We're going to have, like I said, great local creators like Steven Prouse, Noah Van Sciver, Shell Sweet, which is a great local artist, Logan Jones, and Heel Carmichael, as well as we're also having a live band, Lowercase Gods is playing at 1, and a great big costume contest at 2 o'clock where patrons can come as their favorite hero.
All right, you thought of everything.
Yeah, it's going to be a big day.
And I love the local connection. Thank you so much for your time. We're going to make sure we get all the comic book updates over on our website. That is WLTX.com.